welcome to my channel, and today I'm just going to be giving you a little update on my year of no YA. As you may know, at the beginning of the year I uploaded a little video just explaining how I've fallen out of love with some YA, especially fantasy, and I will link that down below. But my main reasons as to why I've fallen out of it is that I've recently found that YA is very repetitive in the fantasy genre. I read so much of it in 2017 that I kind of just got sick of it. I wanted 2018 to be more based on adult readings, just so I can maybe just challenge myself, find something new, find new authors, and just see how it goes. I do want to try and find more unique books, stuff that doesn't go along the same thing as every fantasy YA does, it seems like they do. There are obviously some more unique ones out there, but I'll get onto that in a moment. So let's just say it's now July and I'm finally reading my last unwanted YA novel on my shelf, Beyond the Darkened Shore by Jessica Leake. This is my last one just because I've still been getting Fairy Loot boxes. I only cancelled them back in May, and that's because I do support the company, but then I was kind of thinking I'm getting fed up of reading all these books that I'm not really interested in, so I went and cancelled that down, which is now great because if there are any YA books that I am interested in, they'll be ones that I want to read and not ones that have been sent to me that might not float my boat. There are still YA novels that I am still reading, and they are series that I love and books that seem interesting. So this year we've obviously had Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I love the Caraval series and I will be carrying on with this series because it's amazing. Then we had Eve of Man by Giovanna and Tom Fletcher, and this is one of the YA novels that I wanted to read just because it sounded unique. It's the first woman born in 50 years, and I will link the review down below. But that's the kind of YA I do want to read, stuff that sounds different. And then I also have some on pre-order, so I've got Kingdom of Ash and The Bridge of Clay, which is a YA historic fiction, which is one of the YA genres that I love. YA is really good at historic fiction, so I am going to keep on reading that. And in regards to reading more adult novels, it has been pretty amazing. I found lots of new books. I've literally been going on Waterstones and just pre-ordering books that just sound interesting, and it's opened up a whole new kind of world for me. I've been reading a lot more historic fiction, which is my favourite genre, but because last year I was reading loads and loads of YA fantasy, historic fiction kind of got pushed aside, so I've been reading a lot more historic fiction, which I love. Tattoo is the Vile Switch is probably one of my favourite books of the year, and I only ordered that because it sounded interesting, so that was amazing, and I hope the rest of the year carries on like that. But it has been hard because BookTube is such a YA centred thing that if you want a review on an adult book, you're very likely just going to go to Goodreads, because there's not many people doing reviews of adult books on BookTube, which is kind of upsetting. I mean, I know it's YA centred, which is why I kind of wanted to stop YA, so I could become a bit more of a general BookTube rather than just being it like everyone else just doing YA. It's been good taking risks. I haven't been to the YA section in Waterstones for ages. Worst thing though is that it is right next to the sci-fi and fantasy section, so I sometimes do just have a quick scan by, but I just don't pick anything up. I stay in my sci-fi section and my general fiction section. So overall, the first half of 2018 hasn't been totally YA free. Like I said, I've been getting rid of all my build-up of Fairy Loot books and the books that I got just because of all the hype, which is also what I've stopped doing as well. I've stopped buying books just because there's huge hype around them. But like I mentioned before, because lots of hype around YA books, that's kind of one thing that's cut a lot out, which is great. The fact that I was so behind on my Fairy Loot readings, that's what's made beginning of the year not really YA free, because I was scared of picking up YA books that I had in my shelf that I got from Fairy Loot, just in case they were like The Cruel Prince, which I will link my review below for The Cruel Prince, just because that put me in such a bad book slump. I do not want to go through that again. So I've kind of been a bit hesitant picking up the Fairy Loot books, but now I'm on my last one, I can just relax and then just start having a nice, almost YA free end of the year. Before I do go, I just want to mention some adult book subscriptions because again, like BookTube, book subscriptions seem to be mostly YA. So when you're looking for adult subscriptions, it's kind of hard. I had to ask a few people on a Facebook group what kind of book subscriptions they are for adults, and I managed to find 2 of them. First one being my Book Box Chronicle, which I will link below if you're interested. This is a book box that ships every 3 months. My first box was in May, next box is next month August, and I'm super excited for it because it is such a good box for only £15 per month. You can choose from 2 genres. You've got your crime genre and then you've got your sci-fi and fantasy genre. I obviously went to sci-fi and fantasy. I'm not sure if you can change it because I'm thinking of maybe changing it for crime and trying to alternate. That's one thing I will have to ask them about. But what's amazing is that you get 2 hardback books in this box plus a few extra goodies, and I did not expect 2 hardback novels in this box. I was totally shook and I loved it. I'll link the unboxing I did for May below, but the 2 books that I did get are these 2 hefty hardbacks, and that's The Parentations by Kate Mayfield and The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. I cannot wait to get these read, but if the next box in August comes with 2 really big hardbacks, I am going to be so happy because Fairy Loot you're paying loads for it and you only get 1 hardback, whereas this one you get 2. The next one I'm subscribed to is Bookfulness, and this one ships monthly, and with this you get a recently released paperback plus some tea or coffee. You get to choose which one you want. The book is in a genre that you want. Again, I'm not sure if you can change it because I'm thinking of changing mine, something I will have to email them about. And you also get snacks and extra little goodies as well. I can't remember the price, I think it might be £20 and I think it might be free shipping in the UK. The 2 books I did get, because I chose historic fiction, I got The Stars Are Fire by Anita Shreve and The Beekeeper's Promise by Fiona Valpy. Again, I haven't managed to get these read yet just because I've been trying to get rid of all my YA on my shelf, but I can't wait to give these a go. What's amazing is that both these boxes are British, like Fairy Loot, just because I do prefer to support stuff from my country, small companies, and also I don't want to be paying huge shipping fees from America and Canada and all that. So those are amazing. There you go, that's how the first half of my No YA year has gone. Like I said, still reading some YA, but now it's all off my shelf. We'll see how the end of the year goes, and I'll do a wrap up at the end of the year just so you can see what it's like and whether I will try and carry this on. But I'll see you on Friday with another update. Friday will be my update on audiobooks because at the beginning of the year I uploaded a video saying I want to start listening to some more audiobooks, so you'll get another update on Friday as to how that's doing. Bye!